Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Imagine waking up each morning with a mind that's a tangled web, ideas slipping away like sand through your fingers, tasks piling up like unread emails in an endless inbox, and that nagging sense of forgotten dreams haunting your every step. You rush through your day, juggling work deadlines, personal goals, and fleeting inspirations, only to collapse at night feeling like you've accomplished nothing, your potential drowned in the noise of modern life. Does that sound familiar? That quiet frustration, the subtle ache of knowing you're capable of so much more, but something's holding you back. It's the chaos of an unorganized life whispering doubts into your ear and stealing your peace. But what if I told you there's a way to reclaim that lost power, to build a reliable ally that captures every spark of genius, every crucial reminder, and turns them into actionable wisdom? In this video, you'll discover the second brain method, a game-changing approach that frees your mind from clutter, boosts your productivity, and unlocks deeper fulfillment in your career and personal growth. You'll walk away with practical tools to organize not just your tasks, but your entire life, drawing from timeless principles that have empowered thinkers for centuries. And here's where it gets truly fascinating. Picture a man in the 15th century scribbling furiously in leather-bound notebooks, capturing sketches of flying machines, anatomical wonders, and philosophical musings that would change the world forever. This isn't just history, it's the story of Leonardo da Vinci, whose second brain in the form of his legendary codices turned a restless mind into a legacy of innovation. We'll explore how his methods echo the very system you'll learn today, proving that organizing your life isn't about rigid lists, but about unleashing your inner genius. If this resonates with you and you're ready to join a community of lifelong learners turning wisdom into action, hit that like button to show your support. Share this with a friend who's feeling overwhelmed, and subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Official, where we uncover the secrets to a more empowered you.
The diagnosis. Let's get real for a moment. Why do you, like so many others, find yourself drowning in disorganization? It's not because you're lazy or incapable. Far from it. The root cause runs deeper, woven into the fabric of how our brains evolved and how society has conditioned us to operate in a world that's anything but simple. Think about it. Your mind is a magnificent processor designed for creativity, problem-solving, and connection, not for hoarding endless bits of information like a digital junk drawer. Yet, in today's hyper-connected America, where notifications buzz like angry bees and information floods in from every screen, we've been tricked into believing our brains can handle it all. That's the first overlooked truth. The human brain isn't built for storage. It's wired for insight. When you try to remember everything, from grocery lists to groundbreaking ideas, you overload your cognitive circuits, leading to mental fog, decision fatigue, and that paralyzing sense of being stuck. Psychologically, this struggle stems from what experts call cognitive overload, a modern plague amplified by our cultural psychology. In the US, we're raised on the myth of the multitasking hero, the go-getter who juggles a dozen plates without dropping one. From school days cramming facts into short-term memory to corporate life demanding constant availability, society conditions you to prioritize speed over structure. Remember those endless to-do lists that grow longer by the hour? They're symptoms of a deeper issue, fear of missing out, or FOMO, which psychologists trace back to our evolutionary survival instincts. Back in hunter-gatherer times, forgetting a vital detail could mean life or death. So your brain clings to everything. But in 2025, with algorithms feeding you tailored content 24/7, that instinct backfires. You end up scattered, reactive instead of proactive, chasing shiny objects while your true goals fade into the background. And here's the counterintuitive revelation most people miss. Disorganization isn't just a habit. It's a societal trap designed to keep you consuming rather than creating. Think about the endless apps, planners, and productivity hacks marketed to you, each promising salvation but often adding more noise. American culture, with its emphasis on individualism and achievement, pushes you to hustle harder, but rarely teaches the art of systematic offloading. We glorify the chaotic genius, the Steve Jobs type who thrives in mess, but ignore how even he relied on teams and tools to organize his vision. Without a second brain, you're left with fragmented thoughts, leading to procrastination. Why? Because when everything feels urgent, nothing gets done. Rhetorically, ask yourself, how many brilliant ideas have you lost because they vanished in the mental whirlwind? How often do you feel that low hum of anxiety, like a storm brewing, from unfinished tasks echoing in your head? This conditioning starts early. Schools focus on rote memorization over knowledge management, workplaces reward busyness over efficiency, and social media trains you to scroll endlessly without retention. The result? A nation of deep thinkers like you, aged 20 to 80, seeking growth but hampered by invisible chains. Overlooked is the profound truth from cognitive science. Your working memory can only hold about 7 items at once, per psychologist George Miller's famous magic number. Beyond that, quality suffers. In a culture obsessed with more data, more options, more responsibilities, we've forgotten the wisdom of less. Disorganization breeds self-doubt, eroding your confidence in personal development and human relations. You start avoiding deep philosophy or life lessons because integrating them feels overwhelming. But recognize this, it's not your fault. It's a mismatch between ancient brains and modern demands. The good news? Once you diagnose it, you can shift, and that's where the real transformation begins. The shift, the power of wisdom. Now, let's turn the corner from diagnosis to empowerment. You've felt that chaos, that mental storm clouding your clarity, but what if you could harness a method that's been quietly revolutionizing minds for centuries? Enter the second brain approach, a timeless wisdom drawn from the essence of offloading your thoughts into an external system, freeing your inner genius to soar. This isn't some trendy app hack. It's a profound shift rooted in classical wisdom, echoing the practices of history's deepest thinkers. At its core, it's about treating your mind like a sacred garden, pruning the weeds of overload so wisdom can bloom. Imagine your brain as the captain of a ship, not the cargo hold. By building a second brain, you delegate the storage, letting your true self navigate life's vast oceans with grace and purpose. To make this shift visceral, let's journey back to the cobblestone streets of Renaissance Italy, where a man named Leonardo da Vinci wrestled with a mind that burned brighter than the sun. Picture him in his dimly lit workshop, surrounded by half-finished canvases, mechanical contraptions, and scrolls of anatomical drawings. Leonardo wasn't just an artist or inventor. He was a whirlwind of ideas. Philosophical musings on human nature, sketches of impossible machines, reflections on the universe's laws. But here's the emotional heart of his story. Leonardo often felt overwhelmed, his thoughts scattering like autumn leaves in the wind. He confided in letters to friends about the frustration of forgotten insights, the agony of potential unrealized. Sound familiar? In a world without digital tools, he could have drowned in that mental torrent. Yet, Leonardo discovered a lifeline. His codices, those legendary notebooks that became his second brain. Day after day, he poured everything into them, not just lists but a living archive of his soul. Sensory details leap from the pages. Ink-stained fingers sketching the flow of water in rivers as metaphors for life's currents, notes on bird flight inspiring dreams of human wings, philosophical ponderings on the interconnectedness of all things. These weren't mere journals. They were an external extension of his mind, capturing fleeting sparks before they vanished. Through this method, Leonardo transformed chaos into creation. He dissected cadavers by night, noting every vein and muscle, then cross-referenced them with engineering ideas during the day. His second brain allowed him to synthesize knowledge across disciplines: art, science, philosophy, birthing masterpieces like the Mona Lisa and the Vitruvian Man. But the real power? It sustained his lifelong learning, turning a restless spirit into a beacon of universal wisdom. Rhetorically, ask yourself, what if Leonardo had kept it all in his head? Would we have his legacy, or just echoes of unfulfilled genius? This story isn't ancient history, it's a mirror for you. Leonardo's shift illustrates the profound truth. Organizing your life isn't about control, it's about liberation. By building a second brain, you honor your humanity, acknowledging that your mind thrives on focus, not frenzy. Drawing from this classical wisdom, blended with modern psychology's insights on cognitive offloading, you reclaim your energy for what matters: deep relationships, personal growth, career breakthroughs. Feel that spark? It's the power of wisdom awakening, reminding you that you're not alone in the struggle. Great figures like Leonardo paved the path. Now you're ready to walk it, turning your inner turmoil into timeless strength. The action plan. You've diagnosed the chaos, felt the shift through Leonardo's inspiring story. Now it's time to act. As your wise guide, I'm here to hand you the keys to building your own second brain, a pragmatic framework tailored for you, the busy American seeker juggling career ambitions, family ties, and personal quests. This isn't fluffy theory. It's a battle-tested 3-step protocol to organize your life, drawing from Da Vinci's notebooks blended with modern tools like digital apps or simple journals. Picture it as constructing a fortress for your mind, sturdy, accessible, and ever-evolving. You'll start with an internal flip, build daily momentum, and lock in mastery for the long haul. Ready? Let's make this yours. Step 1. The mindset shift. Embrace offloading as liberation. First, you must rewrite the script in your head, because true organization begins within. You've been conditioned to hoard thoughts like a squirrel stashing nuts for winter, fearing that letting go means losing control. But here's the internal change. View your second brain as a trusted partner, not a crutch. Imagine your mind as a bustling city skyline, tall towers of creativity rising high, but only if the streets below are clear of debris. Start by affirming this daily. My brain is for thinking, not storing. Sit quietly for 5 minutes each morning, eyes closed, breathing deeply, and visualize dumping mental clutter into an external vault. Feel the weight lift, like shedding a heavy backpack after a long hike. Rhetorically, what if you trusted that every idea captured externally frees you to innovate? For the pragmatic US audience, anchor this in psychology. Studies from cognitive experts show offloading reduces stress by 40%, boosting focus. Choose your tool now. A notebook like Leonardo's for tactile souls, or apps like Evernote or Notion for digital natives. Commit to this shift by journaling one limiting belief about organization and flipping it. I'm forgetful becomes I'm strategic. This internal pivot sets the foundation, turning overwhelm into opportunity. Without it, habits falter. With it, you're unstoppable. Step 2. The practical habit: capture and categorize daily. Now, roll up your sleeves for the daily action that makes the second brain hum. Every day, you implement the capture ritual, a simple yet powerful habit to offload everything swirling in your head. Think of it as panning for gold in a river, sifting thoughts to reveal nuggets of wisdom. Start your morning or evening with a 10-minute sweep. Grab your chosen tool and jot down tasks, ideas, quotes, or life lessons that hit you. Don't judge, just capture raw. Use sensory cues to make it stick. Feel the pen glide on paper. Hear the satisfying click of a keyboard. Smell fresh coffee as your ritual anchor. Then, categorize. Divide into buckets like career wins, personal growth gems, human relations insights, and universal laws notes. For example, if a podcast sparks a philosophy on resilience, tag it under life lessons with keywords for easy search. Pragmatically, integrate this into your American routine. Do it during your commute via voice notes if you're a driver, or while walking the dog for that nature boost. Tools like Todoist for tasks or Roam Research for interconnected ideas amplify this. The key? Consistency over perfection. Miss a day? No guilt, just resume. This habit transforms scattered thoughts into a searchable archive, much like Da Vinci's codices linking art to anatomy. You'll notice immediate wins. Fewer forgotten errands, more space for deep thinking on soft skills or relationship. Track progress weekly. How many ideas did you capture? Feel that empowerment surging like fuel in your tank, propelling you toward goals. Step 3. Long-term mastery, review and refine for sustained growth. Finally, seal the deal with mastery that endures, turning your second brain into a lifelong ally. This isn't a one and done. It's about evolving the system to mirror your growth. Every week, carve out 30 minutes for a wisdom review, dive into your captures, synthesize patterns, and refine. Ask, what recurring themes in human nature emerged? How can this soft skill apply to my career? Prune dead weight like outdated tasks and cross-link ideas. Connect a philosophy quote to a personal anecdote for richer insight. Metaphorically, it's like tending a vineyard. Regular care yields bountiful harvests of clarity and fulfillment. For long-term sustainment, set milestones. After a month, assess. Has anxiety dipped? Productivity soared? Adjust tools if needed. Maybe switch from paper to cloud for mobility in your fast-paced life. Build accountability. Share snippets with a trusted friend or online community, fostering human connections. Draw from timeless wisdom. Da Vinci reviewed his notes obsessively, birthing innovations. In U.S. culture, where pragmatism reigns, measure success by outcomes. Better decisions, deeper relationships aligned with universal laws. If slips happen, recommit gently. Mastery is a marathon. Over time, this protocol weaves organization into your DNA, empowering you as a lifelong learner. You'll organize not just life, but your soul's deepest aspirations. You've come a long way in this journey, my friend, from that initial spark of Leonardo da Vinci's wisdom on simplicity, through the raw ache of mental chaos that so many of us silently endure. We've peeled back the layers in the diagnosis, uncovering how society's relentless pace and our brain's ancient wiring conspire to scatter your thoughts like leaves in a gale. Then, in the shift, we drew inspiration from Da Vinci himself, that Renaissance soul who turned his notebooks into a second brain, transforming overwhelm into a symphony of creation and insight. And now, armed with the 3-step protocol, the mindset embrace of offloading, the daily capture and categorization ritual, and the weekly review for mastery, you hold the tools to reclaim your life. Imagine it. No more forgotten dreams or buried ideas, just a clear path where your positive mindset flourishes, soft skills sharpen, and life's universal laws guide you toward deeper fulfillment in career and connections. Feel that empowerment rising within you, like the first light of dawn breaking through fog. This second brain method isn't just organization. It's a gateway to the timeless wisdom you've been seeking, a way to honor your inner deep thinker, to weave philosophy and life lessons into everyday action. You're not meant to carry the world's weight on your shoulders. You're designed to soar, unburdened and alive with possibility. Rhetorically, what if this is the moment you step into that version of yourself? The one who's focused, resilient, and profoundly at peace. Hope isn't distant. It's here, in the steps you've just learned, ready to sustain you from ages 20 to 80 and beyond. From all of us at Timeless Wisdom Official, thank you sincerely for investing your precious time with us today. It's an honor to share these insights and walk this path of growth alongside you. If this video lit a spark in your soul, why not help spread the light? Hit that like button to affirm your journey, share it with a fellow seeker who's ready for change, and subscribe to join our community of wisdom enthusiasts unlocking life's deepest truth. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's one takeaway that resonated most, or how will you start building your second brain tomorrow? Your stories fuel us. Let's keep the conversation alive and inspire each other forward.